Is starting my non-CDL box truck business still profitable in 2025? Absolutely. A non-CDL box truck is one of the most profitable ways to make money in the trucking industry. I'm going to start it like this. I really don't like how everybody compares the box trucks to the semi-trucks because there's really no comparison. They've been doing this long before I got in the trucking industry, so we'll do our comparison to the semi-truck. The semi-truck market rate when booking off the load boards is around $1.77 to $2.07. Now, if you know what you're doing, you can make 3 to 4 miles easy every load in a semi-truck. For the past years, I've been showing y'all, me and my partners, making over $2 a mile consistently in a box truck with no CDL. Yes, some days we take under that $1.70, that $1.80. And then there's days where we're getting $4 or $5 a mile. So let's go to the expenses. A semi-truck is 3 to 5 miles per gallon, which means your cost per mile is already at $1 a mile. Fuel costs around $3 to $5 a gallon across the nation. Obviously, down south is cheaper, and the more you go west and go up high, it costs more. In a box truck, we get 10 to 12 miles per gallon, which is around a third to half of what it would cost in a semi-truck. In semi-trucks, you have to pay international fuel tax, which is paying tax off your miles. We don't have to pay that in a box truck. Obviously, semi-trucks have more tires. The cost for maintenance is higher. The price that they have to pay their drivers is definitely higher. If we're paying people 20% gross, that's like the average, 20% gross in a box truck, you can't pay no semi-truck driver 20%. You got to pay the minimum 30, 35, possibly 40%. So if you're only doing $2 a mile in a semi-truck, paying a driver and fuel is taking all your money. For us in a box truck, paying our driver and fuel, our cost is still under $1 a mile. Now, if you're renting in a box truck, obviously that's going to bring your cost up, but you can still profit. I always tell people I don't recommend renting and putting a driver in there. If you're going to rent, crawl before you walk. Put yourself in there. Build up. Get this trucking thing down pat. Once you save up and you buy outright, or you can get a cheap finance, then you go putting a driver in there. And that's a big problem why most people don't succeed, is because they don't crawl before they walk. They last 10, 20K, or they get some credit and they say, oh, I want to put a driver in there. Oh, I got kids at home. Oh, this, oh, that. You know how many people got kids at home and still go out there and take that risk for their kids and their family and don't make no excuses? Don't use your kids as an excuse. So moral of the story, whether you're in a semi-truck, whether you're in a box truck, Sprinter van, if you're renting, it's going to cost more. Don't go putting a driver in a rental and you don't even got this trucking thing down pat. You don't even know how to book around your ELD. You don't even know how to route plan. You don't know how to dispatch. Don't go putting a driver in there, because you're not only setting yourself up for failure, you're setting up your driver for failure. You're going to be wasting someone's time. Also, we have lift gates. Most semi-trucks don't have lift gates. Now, I saw semi-trucks with lift gates? Yes. And I saw box trucks with no lift gates? Yes. But most of the time, when a lift gate is needing, who do you think they're calling? They're going to call the box truck. It's way more box trucks that have lift gates than semi-trucks that have lift gates. Now, when it comes to residential deliveries, who do you think they're calling? The semi-truck? You think they're calling a semi-truck to come in someone's driveway? Or you think they're going to call the box truck? When there's a delivery downtown where semi-trucks can't turn, who do you think they're going to call? They're going to call the box truck, or they're going to call the semi-truck? Now, I'm not saying this to say that there's no money in the semi-trucks. I just feel like you can make more money in a box truck, which sounds crazy to people, right? How do I got a CDL and I got all these certifications and I'm in a bigger truck that can haul more, but I can't make more than you? The thing is that you can make the same amount as us, but in order to do that, you already have double the expenses. That means if we're already getting $2, sometimes $3 a mile in a box truck, that means to make more than us, you need to be doing $4.50 minimum, $4.50 to $5 a mile. You have double the expenses. Now, if I had a semi-truck, that's what we're going to be doing all day. Minimum $3, $4 a mile, minimum. And here's how I'm going to end it off. The reason a lot of people don't make money in this trucking industry is because they don't crawl before they walk. They have money. They go invest it. They go get the truck. They go get the insurance. They go get the equipment. They invest in everything besides the information. They think that YouTube is going to teach them everything. Now, I have a YouTube channel of over 500 videos, and that's only 5% of it. I teach you how to start your business for free. I teach you all that stuff. I teach you the rentals. I teach you the trucks. If you don't got money, I teach you credit repair so you can build your credit up and then leverage that credit the same way I did to get funding to start your business. But that's only 5% of it. Every day is going to be different out there on the road. One thing that is very important that people don't understand is knowing how to dispatch, right? Because you don't want to depend on a dispatch company because you're giving them all your information. Any mistakes they make, who do you think it falls back on? Not the dispatch company. It falls back on you. Who do you think that freight guard will go on if something goes wrong? You. Whose MC will that affect? You. Every day is going to be different. Every load is going to have different requirements. People say, oh, Ant, how much do I want to make out there in the box truck? What should I negotiate? Dude, every day is going to be different. Every load is going to be different. When people ask me that question, it's like, dude, like, you need to get you a mentor, man. And then people make it like Ant don't want to give out the free game. The problem is I give out all the free game, the stuff people charge tens of thousands of dollars. Go to youtube.com/boxtruckant or join my Discord, only $50 a month. I literally mentor people for free when it comes to credit repair. I tell people post their credit report and I literally guide them step by step how to repair, rebuild their credit. You need trade lines, anything you need, you tap in. That's another service. Obviously, I'm not going to sit there and add you on free trade lines on my credit. That's something I'm going to charge for, or one of my partners. You know, they're going to charge you obviously for that, but teach you how to repair and rebuild your credit. I literally teach that free. Join my Discord, post your credit report. That's simple. Someone's going to say, Ant, how do I join? Literally just click the link in the bio. You could join right now. You could be in the Discord in 5 minutes. And if you don't got $50 a month, that says it all. Right there. I guarantee you're wearing sneaks that probably cost $200, wearing some jeans that cost over $100. You probably got a belt on, worried about your image, but can't invest in something that benefits you. Worried about bad habits. People smoke, vape, drink, watch Netflix and subscriptions all day, but then complain when it's something that actually benefits them. And then try to make people like me and all these other influencers the problem. No, you're the problem. Stop procrastinating, invest in yourself, stop acting entitled and always having a damn handout. I give plenty of free game. Go to the YouTube channel, and then people always want to ask questions and questions and questions about stuff that is answered in a video like this. In one of my other videos, they just chose not to watch the video. Don't be like them kind of people. I literally got 2 mentees, right? These are 2 of my youngest mentees. We got Sabian. He invested when he was 20. And he is now 21. He invested his last in mentorship. He started with credit repair back when I used to charge for the credit repair when I had more time to actually do it for the people. Now I just teach people for free in the Discord. But back when I had time to actually do it myself for you, he invested in that. He booked the call. It was up from there. Invested his last in mentorship. The rest is history. Jeff Mavis is literally 18, still 18 years old. He invested with me when I remember it was a phone call. He had a homecoming coming up, right? And he's like, bro, everybody's probably going to spend their last money on design or this and that. I'm going to spend my last money on mentorship. Both of these kids don't have it easy. They had a hard upbringing like me. No help, no silver spoon. Got to figure it out. Everybody around them relying on them. It's up to them. But they didn't make no excuse. And they're going to be very successful. And I got them under my wing. And I'm just using my youngest mentees as an example. Because we got people that are double, triple their age and don't want to invest in themselves and make excuses. There's plenty of money out here in trucking. People just don't want to invest in the knowledge. People think that, oh, I got the insurance, I got the truck, I got this, I got that, I got the load board. It's supposed to all work out. You don't have the knowledge. I got dispatching videos on my YouTube channel, but every day is going to be different. You need someone to help you and guide you. Someone like me that can game plan with you every day and help guide you through them partials and help guide you around booking around your ELD so you don't fail them inspections, so you have a good, clean MC. It's a lot to learn, man, but it's worth it. Trucking won't get you rich overnight, but trucking could definitely change your life, you hear me? You can definitely gross at least $5,000 in a box truck. And that half of that, my highest week was $12,500. I netted around $8,000-9,000 of that. Matter of fact, over $9,000 of that. Now, I'm not here to unmotivate you and say if you don't get a mentor, you're not going to figure it out. You're just going to lose a lot of money, time, and profit. It might take you 6 months, 12 months, 2-3 years before you figure it out. And then you're looking back like, dang, I lost hundreds of thousands of dollars. All that time I can't get back. So that's the whole point of getting a mentor. But I'm positive, and I'm here to say you will eventually figure it out, and I want to see you win. Just getting that person by your side makes it easier. Either way, I wish you the best and God bless.